We are live.
Yep.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our stream. Today we're just having a fun Sunday, Monday stream.
Monday afternoon.
Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, early evening for me. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So, we today have a gnome theme, right, Nikki?
Yep. No place like gnome.
Yeah. And it's quite funny because we didn't talk all week, and then I'm like, hey, I was thinking about doing a gnome, and Nikki's like, that's funny because I was planning on a gnome thing too. So yeah, that was quite funny. We always seem to do that.
Yep.
So
Yep.
today I am going to be building a gnome. And what are you going to be doing, Nikki?
Yeah, I'm going to be making a gnome decoration for maybe a Christmas tree, but it might end up too big because my cardboard's I've only got really thick cardboard.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it might be difficult to cut a smaller shape. So we'll see.
Okay, so you're making yours out of cardstock?
Yep.
Okay.
So it'll hang nice in the tree.
I'm just thinking if I have all the pieces that I need for mine. So I have some socks. So I'm going to make a gnome.
Mm-hmm.
I have some these socks. I do have white socks, and I'll show you the gnome I made with my white socks. But I thought I'd pick up some cheap socks to give it a try to have and see how it works with dollar store socks. So these are like large men's socks that I'm used, and then I wrapped the gnomes in fabric. So this is one gnome.
Oh, cute! Yeah.
So
oh wow! Nice.
Yeah. So this is one whole sock, and then I had enough with the whole sock. I'll show you the sock. Move. Sorry, I should have. Oh, and I also need some fattening. Okay. So this is the size of the sock that I used for these gnomes. Do I need to get further away? Probably not. I need to see my computer better. So these are pretty large socks. But that is what I made these guys from. This guy. And then I use fleece or whatever this is. This is it's the stuff that they put on furniture when you're moving in the truck.
All right, okay.
So that's what that is. And this one is a white beard, but I inked it up because I thought the beard was too white. And this is the same size sock. I used the fleece here. And has a really big hat on this guy. And I dirtied him up with ink on my sock and on his hat, grunged him up so he looked like he's working in the mine or something.
Very cool.
That's those two. So I made his nose out of foam. So I'll show you guys what I made the nose out of. I'll have to move these guys on my way. The other one was falling on the floor. So I was really wanting to try this with the fancy cheap socks. So I used, to make him a little bit of a different, I want to use foam clay instead of beads for the nose.
Wow.
So I could shape, so I can shape the nose any way I'd like, and you know, have a little bit of a little different, unique twist to my gnome. So I found that I really like using the low temp heat gun. I'm going to move these things more out of the way here. Okay. Do I have an extra plug-in? I don't know. I might have to unplug my light. So I'm using the low temp. Is that going to be too dark? No, because I have light. I'm still trying to make the pattern for the hat, but I think I have it. It might be big for these socks, but we'll see, because these ones look quite a bit thinner, not as stretchy as these guys, so we'll see how that works. I also used brain just went away. The fluff, the innards.
Yeah. Mm.
And I have some fabric here. But I'm not going to be needing the fabric except for the hat because, well, I guess I will be needing the fabric then. Wow, that didn't make sense. But on the other white socks, I did wrap around the body. But you can just find something fancy that you like and you can have him automatically dressed, or her. I needed a piece of twine I'm just using string twine, like natural twine, and faux fur that I cut, as well as 2 cups of rice I used for my guy. So that's the things I'm using. Here's his little bit of a nose, which the first thing I made, because by the time I'm ready to stick this nose on, it'll be just dry enough where I can glue it on, but it'll take to cure all the way overnight. Like, you know, inside, but the outer shell of it will be dry enough. When I colored the other ones, I did use just my inks and my brush and just brushed that on. Like
Yep.
So now let's get started for me.
Yeah, after that.
Yeah, after all that.
Yeah.
So I've been wanting to try it out with fancy socks instead of just the one type. I think it would be really nice where it'd be what if it works. It might be less stretchy, but it's one less step, you know.
Yeah.
These ones are super long, but they were $4 for 3, so I don't think we can go wrong. One step, and then your guy's already dressed. Kind of like that idea. I think I'm gonna go for this cute hedgehogs. Oh my goodness, dogs! At least they're outside barking, but hey, don't! Someone's allowed to walk by. Dude, stop! Sorry about that.
Are you sure they're allowed to walk by?
Yeah, apparently not. People are allowed to walk by. Alright, I'm gonna get started. Actually, I'm gonna just grab myself something quickly to drink. And
Okay.
you want me to put it on you for a second? I'm just gonna do that quickly. Grab.
I'm just being super careful here so I don't cut my fingers off. As I say, this is thick card. So I just got to take a bit of time and patience to get it through.
So weird. I'm trying to figure out how to, again, put you so I can put you up. And that's just so super duper weird. How did I do that before? Honestly, I don't want to remove. Oh, okay, never mind. I figured it out. Okay. Like, how am I forgetting that fast? My goodness.
I don't want to say it's an age thing, but it could be an age thing. So they're just being careful. She's not bendy cardstock, cardboard, sorry, at all. Doesn't like to go around a corner. Just trying to release it from the larger piece of card. Struggling with the thicker card.
Oh. Okay, here we go.
But I think I got rid of almost everything else I had left.
Oh no. Why is my, I swear, something's going on my table. It's wobbly as heck today. Oh, that's not fun. Okay, everything's working. I'm having quite the grainy look on my screen as well, it seems. But it could be because it's just a bit darker. Maybe I should put the kitchen light on. Let's see. Take a look at that. No, it's still doing that grainy thing. I wonder why. The joys of streaming and all that jazz. Okay. I'm going to grab my rice. I have. Yeah. There we go. With just 2 cups of rice. Let's see how this works with this sock. It's a little skinnier sock, so, and it doesn't seem to have that much stretch as the other one. No, if I turn it too much, what's going on here? Maybe I should put my, if I put my camera up too high, it's going to be too far away. How's that? Is that too far away, Nikki?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. I mean, you see my laptop and my junk around, but that's okay. So, yeah, whatever. Now I'm going to have some fluff. throw that in here. I find that if you put just the beans in there or rice, because I'm using rice that I don't want to eat, I don't trust it. It's just rice that's been sitting around too long. It's kind of harder to add the hat and stuff like that, and I just find that this kind of gives it more squish on the head when you're adding the hat. But with this sock, it's way different. In fact, I'm going to show you guys how it looks with the other sock. With the large sock. I'm going to grab another couple cups of rice. We're not in a hurry. Okay, so this is what this guy's looking like. He's got the fluff on top, but the large man sock, which is what I bought like a huge package of. Oh, did you see that? That was almost everywhere. That was a mess. That almost happened. Ooh, yeah, I'm making a mess. So with this guy, he looks just a little bit more, I don't know, it's pretty close to the same. A little more looser, than this sock is tighter. I'm just going to throw some fluff in here. But then again, when you have the plain, unless you're making it like a pure white gnome, the white sock might be boring for you. But if you have lots of scraps lying around, you can cover it up. So he does look thicker. That's what that guy looks like. All right. Next, I'm going to just give it a little tie so the dog doesn't knock it over and the rice is everywhere on my floor. I'll probably throw a little bit more fluff in this one. Okay. The little hedgehogs are super cute on here. Super cute. So I have my twine. I'll make sure it's down. All right. Double knot that. Put a touch of glue on there, that knot, even though it probably won't come undone. Grab my fabric scissors and cut this off. And what I did, ooh, bird, don't start acting up. It's quite getting dark out here now, so he's not as loud as he was in the past. Anyway, so I'm just gonna now put a little bit of glue around the edges, and of course now he's
No, you said that, yeah.
Buddy. I do like the low heat, so it does work, but it doesn't work on really silky material. So you have a fluffy material, it's not going to work as well. So I'm going to show you silky. I mean, like I'll show you what it doesn't work on. I don't know what this is called. I don't know if it's like super chiffon type. I don't know. It's very silk, like very soft and the fur, it just doesn't stick with the glue gun. It's really a pain. So for those kind of hats, you're gonna have to stitch them up, or for those kind of materials. So this is nice. I like this. This is my first time making one with a fancy sock.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry. Now, what I did with this part of the sock, where did I put my sock? Oh, I used them up. This is where I made my little feet and legs and arms. This guy is a really long sock, so he's going to be super. He's going to have long legs and long arms. Which, ow! Did I cut myself? Look at that, cheapers. I don't have to make too long of arms, so he's going to have longer legs. So what I'm going to do first, what I did the other one, is I cut it right down the middle. It's kind of nice to have a super cute, fancy gnome. So what I did then was I flipped it, it's reversed, and then I glued it in its reverse. So I'm just going to glue it down. And have it reversed like that. You don't have to have arms and legs for your gnome either. In fact, I don't put hands or like little feet. It's just little arms. It's just those. I mean, but you can go crazy with it, right? Add little boots. But this is my little first time making these things. So, and you can probably make them all times of the year too. I was thinking like you can make spring gnomes. Oh, seriously, bird. Noah. No, what's that bird's name? Nova.
I was gonna say, I don't know what his name is.
Chloe couldn't take the bird with her. And I just temporarily forgot his name. Nova. I'm going to cover him up. There we go. He knew that I wanted no noise. This one's really crooked. That's okay. I really glued it crooked. But we're not going to worry about that. But I'm going to cut off the edge so it's not too much fabric in there. Keep my scraps for something. So what I'm going to do now, figure out how long I want their arms. Just going to go and cut it about here. So that's going to be the arms. I like the, that ridge around the sock. I like that as a cuff. So I'm just going to add some glue to one end here on the inside. Seal that up. Seal that up. And on this top of my arm. Then I'm going to let that sit for a second till the glue cools off, and then I'm going to reverse those sleeves. So I have the beard cut out, but Not be too hard to cut that guy out, figure that out. But you got to make sure that when you flip it over that you cut with his hairs going in one direction. Also, you got cut really close to the fabric backing so you don't cut his long hairs. So I just take little snips. You don't go deep into the fur. Otherwise, you're cutting his furs. You're cutting his little furs. So now maybe I will put his beard on. I do have quite a big beard here, which I don't really, maybe went too big, but that's fine. So there's his beard on. When I was a little girl, I was kind of traumatized because somewhere I saw somebody have some kind of stuffy, and you flip up the beard, and there was other things underneath.
Ooh.
I was traumatized as a child.
Doesn't sound pleasant.
I was just like, what? Yeah. I was telling Kendra that story. I'm like, damn, they had like, I don't know what it was, this little lumberjack guy or something on their couch. And then you flip it and yeah.
Yeah, because you used to get dolls that had faces like underneath the dresses and things, didn't you?
Yeah.
Mm.
Anyways, that one was like, what? I was just like, yep. So anyways, these are ready. This beard's really long, but that's okay. I'm gonna flip these out.
So okay, I'm just doing one of my favourite things now, and that's to peel off the paint off your.
Oh, this is not work on here.
Must be like picking a spot or something.
Like paint what? I'm sorry?
Peeling the paint off.
Oh.
I got distracted by peeling the paint to clean the palette.
Okay. Somehow this glue didn't really stick to this fabric too well, so it was just that one maybe. Maybe at that end where I wasn't, maybe I was holding it on to, because I did, usually I kind of put halfway and start folding it on, but I'm like, hey, the glue kind of dries very quickly or cools very quickly and doesn't want to stick all the time. So this is the one arm. I'll use my glue stick too. Isn't that cute? Am I even in view? I'm like totally doing this out of view. Sorry. So I'm just going to, the seam, I'm just going to try to get the seam to, when I put it under his hat, go like under his arm a bit. And I'm going to do this one. I'll flip it. This is the one I had to re-glue. I think my glue speed just was not. These dogs, I tell you, in outside, inside, outside, inside, revolving door. Like, what are you doing? Okay, so I like to put the batting inside his sleeve. Give him a little bit of arm, but then leave his sleeve kind of fall. Like, you know how like those cute little drawers with the big sleeves and their hands are kind of covered? I think it was like one of the drawers, like Sleepy or...
Dopey, wasn't it?
Oh, it was Dopey or something. Yeah, was there one that's named Dopey?
Dopey, yeah.
Yeah. That's what these guys remind me of. I've been watching Once Upon a Time or something like that with Kendra.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been pretty good. All right, so those are that. So these will be my arms. There. Now my nose is feeling a little dry, but not too dry yet. I am going to split my beard down center-ish. Grab a vacuum brush. get my nose placement. And I'm just going to kind of use the back of my brush to split. Boy, my camera freeze. This is what I'm doing, splitting my beard a bit. Then I'm going to probably figure out a placement on there. And I think I will do that. He's not quite dry, and he's very a white nose, but I will work on that. Stuff that right into there. You can let you can plan ahead of time and have your nose dry overnight.
Yeah, dry your nose.
Yeah, but if you're doing, now I'm going to add a little glue in his little nostrils I made him and under his nose. And then I'm going to push his little furs up into his nostrils a bit. So then it's like super cute. I'm going to grab my ink. I have my Stampin' Up! Soft Suede, and I'm just going to ink up his nose. You could paint it or whatever. I just wanted to do something a little different than the bead nose. And I could have inked it just before I glued it too, but I'm probably going to ink up his beard like I did the other guy a little bit too. I find I really love the gray, but the white is super white. Now I got this rust. I'm going to try this a little bit. Like the other gnomes I did, I put a lot of gold on there, so you can add gold paint, whatever. I just trying to figure out. You can add pink, blue, whatever. But these foam really picks up the ink very well. You could even use like makeup on the foam. That would really stick in pastels. Okay, so that's that guy. I think I might add a little bit more brown to his beard. Ink, which I kind of like that you can do that. I find the white super white. He's not a smoker gnome. It's just that I think, you know, I just think that he looks cute with the color in his beard. I'm gonna put some glue down there on the tip there, and now, oh, maybe that was okay. I think it's cute. Maybe I'm weird, but I like it. His nose is not quite dry, so it is kind of misshapen. Everybody's busy today, aren't they? Okay. I'm gonna flip his legs over. No, I gotta do that again. Maybe I'll just double check if everything's glued securely. maybe I'll work on this hat. So this hat is going to be really big for this guy. This is where I'm not, this is where I struggle just a bit to find the size of the hat. Because, well, this one is going to be smaller because of the tighter sock. Picked up this today. I like this. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
So I'm going to, I don't know, I just really like it, so I thought I'd give it a try and see how it looks for a hat. Because I have a lot of plain fabrics and I wanted to get some patterned fabrics. Okay. I honestly am having huge troubles with figuring out the hat thing. So if I just, from what I measured kind of there, trying to find a general size, and now I'm going to see if that's in that dot. I mean, it's not too far off for my pattern. Figuring this part out. Trying to make them a little bit smaller. Not too much. Just a little small, just because it's a tighter sock. If you make his hat too big, it's just not proportionate to his body. And it looks weird. I did that once. My second one I made, I thought it would be really cute to have a really oversized hat, but it didn't look cute. It wasn't cute. Nikki's just painting very quietly over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, was this even a straight cut? What am I going to do? I'm using my pen.
Sorry, folks. I find it super relaxing.
Yeah. There we go. Did I do this right? I hope so. In fact, actually, what I'm going to do is little different than my other ones. See, it's always learning, right? I'm going to fold this ahead of time here. Let's see how that works. My band, because I've been folding the band as I made the hat together. Like, you know, the lip. Maybe it'll look nice if I do that. So what I'm going to do is start. What am I doing? Nope, no, I'm making a mistake. I got to glue the good sides together like this. It's not quite even, but that's okay. My cut wasn't quite straight. My goodness gracious. Whatever. Okay, let's start top this time. Usually start bottom. Gotta do things differently, see which ways works better. I think that works actually a little bit better. That might have worked better for me. top right there. No, I'm gonna give it a try after sewing, see if I like that better. So I haven't sewn one yet, like the stitch of the hat, you know. I'm gonna work on that and see how that is. And this did not stick very good. Oh, no. Okay. I guess it depends. Some fabrics are just a little harder to glue, which is not a good sign. No. I mostly have like a piece though, so that should work. This is just something I picked up from the dollar store, so I thought I'd give it a try. It does seem to be ungluing. It definitely makes a mistake. If it comes undone one more time, I think I will speak. Try to not put any pressure on the seam. Oh, am I doing it in camera? No. Doesn't have to be a perfect point. I'm gonna add. Yeah. Why did this number in half? There's his hat. I'm gonna put. I'm trying to get this hat for his little nose of it. Excuse me, Mom. It does look cute. I'm going to grab a little glue and put it right above his nose and try to get the hat to kind of stay there. That's how it's looking. I usually put the seam on the side and then cover it with his little bend. Not in the view here, but I'm gonna put, because I thought it kind of, I didn't really like the sun or this little thing right in the center of his nose. Now I'm not sure I like that glue there. It's kind of, oh, there we go. That's how he looks. I'm just gonna glue the back here so he doesn't keep moving around. I do have his arm. Or I keep saying him, but we don't know. I guess it would be him. He's got a beard, but I mean, don't
Don't judge.
because don't girl gnomes have beard maybe, and what I'm thinking of ones the ones in Lord of the Rings, those guys are what are they? They're not gnomes, but
Trolls.
no, they're not trolls. The guys that fight in the Lord of the Rings, and they have their wives have beards too.
Great.
What are they? What are they called? Dwarfs? No.
Dwarves, yes. Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
they dwarfs?
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Then they work in the mountains, don't they, or something?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, their wives, or the women, have beards too. So look at him. Him, look. Cute with the arms. So I'm going to now glue the arms on. I got to do the feet too, but legs, I still haven't stuffed his legs. And I still haven't decided how long I really want them. Okay. So this is how you, and that's why I want to try. This is my first time doing a fancy sock. I want to try to see how I liked it with the design socks. And I think it's quite cute. I mean, the hat doesn't suit, but I could even stuff the hat if I chose to, but I didn't do that. I forgot to do that. I'm actually going to add some stuffing to my hat. It came off on my nose there. I put glue on his furs, but he's attached to the back, so is that enough? Is that enough of stuffing in the hat? I think it is. I think I'm going to have to glue a little bit on the nose. Hold that there till that cools. Now, stick his hat back over the arms, which I'm going to have to put a little glue there to keep the hat from going. Ouch! Ow! That was hotter glue. I'd be in trouble. Okay, there. A little glue on that shoulder. Ow. Boy, oh boy. How's that?
Cute.
I mean, I
Hi,
still...
Pauline.
Oh, hi, Pauline.
Merry Christmas to you too. Don't know how long you put that. How long ago you put that message up, but
so I do have to. I didn't.
Didn't see you come in.
So wrapped up in our project. I kind of like the hat pointy on this one. It's the first one, but I don't know if I like my seam too well, but that's whatever. So normally I kind of bend it over the seam, but I actually probably will just bend it like that. I don't know. Or leave it pointier. He is cute. Pointy. The fabric does let me do that, get away with that. And it's not too bad with the glue. I mean, I got a little glue coming out, so I had to re-glue them a couple times. Okay, legs. We don't have to have legs, but we do have some long legs if we want them. We can cut them down too. I just made it the full length because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. turning the leg right side up. I'm doing good, Polly. Doing good. Lots of work.
Mhm.
A lot. Really good. All right. That's super cute. And I could just glue that on and he can have a super long leg, which would be super cute hanging over an edge of something. We are doing gnomes today, as you can see. And it's quite funny because we both, I just happen to have some gnome projects to do. And I'm like, hey, Nikki, I'm thinking about making a gnome. And then she was like, that's funny because I was thinking about making a gnome Christmas ornament. So I'm like, that is quite funny because we didn't talk about that.
No.
Here's my other leg. It is quite cute. Now I gotta stuff him a little. I'm gonna grab more filling. I know I went totally the opposite color with his. I didn't match his. Well, I mean, he does have gray in there, but there's no yellow. I didn't match his outfit with his hat. I'm still really liking it pointy, so I don't think I'm going to mind about the seam. It's a little on the bumpy side here. I think it's just because it's poking. Like, his hat is not quite just chrome, and I had it kind of coming out a bit. A little bit of his pattern, a square part here, or whatever you want to call it, jutted out. Okay, so do I have this towel here?
Yeah, it looks super cute.
Thank you. I should find some more dowels. I think I do have some in my room. Well, this will be my first one with the cute fancy socks. I think I'm going to be doing a class on gnomes.
All right, yeah.
And I'm just providing white socks, but I wanted to show what they can make on their own with other socks. So I thought it would be nice to.
Very cute.
Yeah. I mean, you could cut out patterns and make your whole body and everything, but at the same time, so $4 for 3 pairs of socks, I think it was. So you get 6 gnomes out of that.
Mm.
So. So what I want to do is make his legs go a little bit more. Oh, come on, the glue is sticking on me. And then you can do themed gnome to like black socks and like Halloween themed or whatever, or color coded to your house, coordinated to your house, home decor. Thank you. So I'm just going to try to get a little bit of the fluff more in this foot area. So that just weights down when he's on a little ledge or something. I don't know how long I'm going to leave his legs. That's so cute. The little, what are these called again? Hedgehogs are, they're very cute. All right, let's see here. Oh yeah, I want to glue my edges for the inside now. I think I'm done with how much fluff I want in here. Pauline, on the if you watch Lord of the Rings, are those guys called dwarfs that are helping the? Oh my gosh,
They are dwarves. They are. They are. They are.
they are. But I think there was a joke or something. One of the dwarfs saying his wife. I need that on here. Thank you. Had a thicker or better looking beard than him or something like that. He said at one point. I thought I could be remembering right. Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think you are absolutely right.
All right. His legs are now glued. I don't know if I want that totally jutted out. I left them long, really long. That's quite cute. That is quite cute. One might appear longer than the other, but it's not really. Just where I glued them. His little bum. I kind of like this way because then you don't have to make him clothes. Like I did wrap fabric around the white socks, but I like it. I like it. I like it. I really do like his pointier hat. Yes, a long shelf. Yeah, on a shelf. Dwarf on a shelf. That is cute. I know he's a gnome, but they remind me of the dwarfs because I've been watching Once Upon. What is it called?
Might be Once Upon a Time.
Once Upon a Time, the TV show on Netflix, I think. Anyway, he's very cute, and I'll show you my other ones, Pauline, that I made. I'm gonna put that to the side. I'm really liking the fancy socks, but these are the ones I made with white socks. And he's got a bit of gold on his nose, but I inked up his nose too. It's a foam nose. I made him way bigger nose. I thought that was cute. He's got a gray beard. And I did put like fabric around him, his white sock, legs, arms. I made a little pom-pom without the fabric. So that's that guy. But I really do like this guy's legs. And this guy, because his sock was so white, I wanted to use some ink to ink it up to see like he was working in a mine or something, and I like that. I even inked up his hat like coal got on it or something. Might have to add a little bit of glue for here because it's kind of falling forward. But this hat is where I had to kind of fix up. I made a really big one thinking it would look cool. It was too big for his body, but he ended up looking way better now. And if I play with his beard and make it really messy, I like that for some reason. It just looks so. I think backcombing beard or something would be cute. So cute. So if you did like cute different fox socks, and these socks are the white work socks, and they were huge compared to this sock is what I used for this guy. So this was 2 cups of rice and then some fluff here for the top of the head. And this is what it looks like on the big sock. This is the large mitten sock. So his body is quite fatter, chunkier, rounded. And then this guy's just a little bit on the slimmer side. So that's the difference on the size. So this guy, you can see his size is much leaner of a dwarf guy. Because these socks are pretty large. That's a big sock. But I was not sure what to expect, so yeah, I used rice. I also have some little beads, but I have some rice that I didn't want to eat that was given to me, so I thought it was sitting around too long, so I decided to use it for this. And I also have some little beads ones too. But when I'm doing a project with a bunch of people, yeah, that is a big sock. I thought I might not have enough, so that's 2 cups and then fluff. And that's what 2 cups of rice looks like. And then I tie this up with a twine. I just tied this up because if the dog knocked it over, I did not want 2 cups of rice all over the floor. Just to show you guys. So he's still fatten up quite a bit. That's really cute. I really like that. And look at Nicky's gnome. It's so cute.
Yeah.
Hang it up and pierce the hole in there and add it.
It's not too far from the drawing I made of it. So
nice. Yeah.
I made a drawing and then it's a little bit different because I didn't start it quite at the same height. And so I think it would have looked better with a little beard there. But hey, it is what it is.
This hat is adorable.
And it's not often I finish before you.
Mm-hmm. He does. Yeah, thank you. So cute. And then I was looking online too, and some of these guys that people make don't even have arms or legs. They just have the beard and the hat. So that's cute too. Like imagine without the arms and legs. So you don't have to make arms and legs. Because like Nicky's doesn't have. They're all hidden behind that wild beard.
Yeah, wild beard. Yeah, it's just a piece of cardboard that I have. It's probably the only one I got left, so it's quite thick and it will hang nicely on a tree.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just thought I'd make a little gnome Christmas decoration.
Yeah. I don't have one stitch of Christmas up in this house.
0 for me as well. Well, we're going to be moving out real soon.
These gnomes are close to Christmas I have. We're going to be having it at Charity's house, so I don't know.
Nice.
I hadn't made up my decision yet if we were going to bother or not. We will see.
I feel like the Grinch because we stopped having Christmas quite a few years ago now. Maybe I should have made a Grinch.
Well, I mean, I bought all the Christmas gifts. So those are all done. It's just the house doesn't look Christmassy at all. It does look very 3D. I just love how she highlighted it, like his nose and everything. It does look. It does. It looks like you could have made him out of like a clay, you know, and painted the clay.
Yeah.
So that is that.
Yeah, so cute. I love those.
Mm-hmm.
I like the ones with just the nose as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, I thought like I wasn't sure what I was doing, but I thought, why waste the rest of the sock? So
yeah.
And then some people have hands and stuff, and I'm like, whatever. Whatever. This is what you're getting, and then you guys can make your own and go from there. From this, you can totally. This is my very first gnome ever. So from there, you can go wherever.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could totally buy themed socks and have themed gnomes. So
yeah, as you say, spring, summer, autumn, winter.
yeah, if you have a pair of Harry Potter socks and you're never going to wear them, make some Potter gnomes. I don't know. Sure, though, you could.
Could.
You could.
So yeah, cute.
Very cute. Very cute. Anyways, I think that's it for us.
Yeah, and we did it in an hour as well.
Yeah.
Shocking.
That's good. I did all the talking. I'm so sorry. Nikki was so quiet and concentrated.
The painting is just, you just go in the zone, don't you, when you paint? It's like, boom, gone.
Yep.
Lunchtime now.
That is it, I think. Thank you, Pauline, for joining us.
Yeah, thanks, Pauline. Lovely to hear from you.
Yeah. And I guess that will be us. Okay, so I shall let you guys go then.
Yep. Don't forget you're the one turning off.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, I just don't want to turn off before everybody's finished, before you're ready.
Yeah.
Okay, bye. Talk to you all soon.
Bye.